What's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer, and we're here with another Marvel Legends review. Yes, I know, I said I was going to take a break from them. It was a shorter break than I thought, just because some things didn't show up the way I wanted to, yada yada yada. Hey look, we got another Marvel Legend, and we are looking at the Angel, Marvel's Angel, Warren Worthington III. We do, of course, have the Archangel version of him that came out couple years ago, which I really did like, and so they had, of course, they brought us out the original, not quite in the X colors, the original 1960s, yellow and black, but still, this is a very cool rendition of him. Looks good in the box. Some neat artwork on here. More neat artwork on here. The High Flying Angel assists the others against the Dark Phoenix. Okay, so this is against the 70s, I guess. Because they're talking about fighting against the Dark Phoenix on here. I'm just glad it's not the Chuck Augustine version. And if you know, you know, someone warn Husk. Oh god, those were bad comics. Alright, enough about the box. Let's get this guy open and take a look at the figure. So here we've got Angel out of the box. And I didn't quite put him together yet, because I kind of wanted to see how he was done. We do get some nice alternate hands here. I can totally work with these, kind of the reaching forward. We got the fists so we can punch somebody. I mean, I'll be honest. Back in the day, he had wings, he could fly, and that was about it. The Archangel thing was a much needed add-on for him. We got two very nice face sculpts, though. One looking kind of rather stoic, one looking charming. Mothers lock up your daughters, especially you, Ms. Guthrie. And, again, seriously, those Chuck Augustine books were absolutely horrible. You could probably find videos online about that. But the highlight about this guy are the wings. And these are very, very well done. They are beautifully painted. Let's get you out of the way here, man. This is what we care about. Wonderfully textured. You can make out all the little feathers on here. I do like how they fold inward, fan out. It's a very nice mechanism. It reminds me very much of the McFarlane wings that they put for the Marauder, which he never used again, which is a damn shame. So I do hope to see these guys again. These, I think, would be some excellent custom fodder later in the future. So even just saying, it's a really well done unit. As you can see the point here, it's got that little plug in here. And these will be going right into his back. So they'll just pop right in there. Now, because of this is probably why they could not do the butterfly joint on this figure, because it was just taking up the space, and anything else would have made the plastic. Just, it wouldn't have enough tension on it, which is a shame, because I always like to have butterfly joints on my flying figures. So this is basically a Bucky Cap Buck, though everything is pinless, which is nice. We'll probably see this body appearing again. I don't know, maybe this was the Spider-Man UK update, I couldn't tell you. One thing, they do have this guy on the disc hinge, which is fantastic, and the way this is cut, this is perfect. So, I've been doing a lot of complaints about the flying figures. Even though I don't have the butterfly joints, I can totally work with this. I mean, this looks good. Of course, this will look even better once, in the magical world of editing, we put this guy's wings on and put him on a flight stand, which he really should have come with, I'll be honest. This looks very good. These wings look great. And they really are the highlight of the figure. Now, this guy was a deluxe figure, so it was $35. They've given us less for more, if that makes sense. So, I'm not happy for what I paid for it, but I am glad I bought this. Like I said, when I saw this guy on the shelf, I bought him. I'm looking at the price, I'm looking at what I was getting, and I'm like, I don't know. Next day, the other three were all gone, so I'm glad I got him. And this is a very good presentation. Like I said, this guy should have come with a flight stand. I can't even tell you what stand this is that I've got this on. I bought this loose at a used toy store a while ago. Because I thought it was really good. It's not quite a Mafex, it's not quite a Mezco, but I like it. And this is exactly probably how I'm going to put him on display. I think the only thing cooler would have been if he actually had a peg for the flight stand to go in and kind of give it more of a, an immersion of him flying by himself, to be honest. Alright, let's get him out of here. Now, when you get him down, the wings actually, when you have them folded like this, do not make him super back heavy. If you then position them back this way, they will. He'll absolutely be toppling back. But then the the pinions can kind of work as a tripod-ish. They don't quite reach the ground, but I can't really think of any reason why you would have him like this unless you were like having like a kneeling position, as if he just landed. The articulation, as you can see, is very, very rudimentary, but it's honestly just about everything I could want. And I say just about because I get why they went with this, but I still, of course, would have loved to have had the ball and socket hinge for the torso. But overall, this is a very, very good effect on here. I may switch it out for the smiling face just to give him a little bit more charm. But I am kind of curious. One second here. So I do believe at one point in the comics, he was still able to turn, or he still was Archangel Blue while having the feathered wings. And yes, you can put the Archangel head on this body, which I think also looks very, very cool. It is nice that they kept, with the gloved hands on here, so that way you don't have to worry about changing out all the other parts. But I think that's a very neat look. Oh, remember when I said how I wish other figures would adopt the drop-down hips, like the Classified series does, and some of the Spider-Man figures? This is absolutely one of those figures where that would have helped out tremendously for a flight pose. Just so I could kind of pull his thigh up a little closer to his body when he flies, just to give him that little more Superman-esque flight. But I mean, it's fine. That's probably my other major criticism. Like I said before, I think I really would have liked to have that ball and socket torso, but I just want that on every figure now because I like it so much. Just when you have that skin-tight costume, it helps, again, complete that immersion that much better. Overall, final thoughts, I am happy I bought him. These wings are absolutely beautiful. The way they've painted them, that little bit of dark highlight in here, really makes them feel very natural, or very organic. That's the best word I want to go for it, as opposed to the metallic wings. So it contrasts beautifully with the Archangel figure if you have him. I do hope to see these wings again. I get why they did the decisions of what they did for the actual pin-in system. Archangel, the wings were kind of almost like a backpack. Here, since they are growing out of him, they are coming out of his shoulders. I mean, maybe some kind of molding would have been nice to flush this out a little, but when you look at it straightforward, it looks very, very good. I have decided I'm going to display him with the smiling face just to give that whole more happy-go-lucky playboy Warren Worthington look. And if you see this guy and you are an X-Men fan, I do recommend him. If you see this guy and you just want these wings for custom fodder, I'm not going to say it's worth $35, but if you could come up with a really cool custom that's going to be worth that $35, go for them, because I don't know if we'll see these guys again or what we could use them for. In fact, if you got any other ideas what else we could use these angel wings for, let me know down below. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. We're getting that much closer to 500. Of course, please hit that like button in general if you enjoyed this video. We have many, many cool things coming into the future. I did put a lovely down payment on for those Series 5 Action Force figures. Speaking of Action Force, dude, check out my buddy Junkion Crafts and Builds for his breakdown of the Valverse panel at DFW. It was absolutely fantastic. And also check out our video on Figure Action where we talked to Hella Dope Toys. That was actually a really good video as well. But, as I said, we got cool stuff coming down the line, and I'm glad that you could join us here. But most importantly, as always, until next time, take care. Peace.